Let's talk about scorched earth. We're living in scorched earth right now. Not really. Alright, so I guess a couple of people were asking about the, what it looks like out here. Why is this corn, what's this corn looking like out here? Well, I'd say it looks like onions or pineapples. This is a very dry knoll here, very difficult to control, or to get, to really gauge what the rest of this farm looks like. It's looking pretty pathetic here right now, but for the most part, I'm quite pleased with the way it looks. As dumb as this might sound, I'm gonna walk over here. I can hear Teresa's banging bales away over there, so I'll get some video of her as I'm waiting for. I've got a stack wagon there. We're doing hay, but anyways, this is what this corn is supposed to do. I know in one of the other videos I had said that this is what the corn is supposed to do, and somebody said that the heat wave is causing me to be delusional. Not delusional in any sense of the word. I'm not delusional, but this is what this corn has been bred to do. It's doing exactly what it was bred to do, and that is to curl up and conserve moisture. Now there are some areas in this field. This field's about 50 acres, and there's some areas in this field where it is not curled up like this or as tight as this. There's some areas where it is unfurled and is actually taking that ball of insane fire that I just poked in your eyes, and is really doing okay. Now, by about 8 o'clock tonight, you won't know that this looks like a pineapple field anymore. It will unfurl or uncurl. Maybe I'm using the wrong word for some people that don't understand, but it'll uncurl and it will just, it'll just look like a normal kind of cornfield that's been planted through a hay field. This is very droughty ground. This ground is droughty, meaning it dries up easy. It doesn't hold a lot of water. The organic matter in the soil is not as good as what you would expect it to be on something that's been hay for so many years. And I'm going to work on that in the next few years. I have limed it, and I have put down compost, and and now we have this incredible ground cover that, if you look here, this grass, and I'm going to show you what I got here. I'm going to rip this grass out of the ground right here. That grass is dead, right? But it's so dry that it can't just completely dry up. It is hollowed out in the middle. I don't know if you can see that, but if you can't, it's hollowed out in the middle. It is dead. The glyphosate killed this grass. It's just not showing that it's dead. So the field is fine. Not seeing any yellowing of the tips, which is good. Right here at the very extreme tip, it's a little bit, dry. It is dried out. I don't know if I've said this in the past, but what corn does when it curls like that, it just stops the evaporation coming off of the plant. If you stick your fingers down in there, it is like 98 degrees right now, but it is cool down the center of this plant. My big fear is that we don't get rain and it tassels out now, or tossels out. Tassel, you people confuse the fuck out of me. I always called it tosseling. It's tosseling. But if it tossels out now, then it's going to be a problem because there won't be enough moisture for the pollen to stick to the silk. Okay? And then you're going to have issues. This is hemp dogbane, and hemp dogbane is insane to kill. Should have killed it, but because just the way the weather went, it was cold and wet when I planted and sprayed. It stayed cold and wet, so it was just really difficult. But if I got an inch of rain on this thing, like in a few days, it would grow 2 feet in 3 days. It really would. It would just snap right out of it. It is actually still growing. It's just growing at a very slow rate because of the, because of the heat and the stress that it's being put under. We are in major drought right now. The leaves are actually starting to fall off the trees. the lower leaves. You can, nah, you can't see them now, but in the fence lines, all the raspberries, they're curling up and they're gonna die. But anyway, I've only got like 650 acres of this. Some of it looks, I got some really nice looking corn that's curled up like this, and at night it just unfurls and it looks great, just like this. And I got some corn that's not so good. It's not so good looking. As a matter of fact, I was like a little embarrassed that I have it, and it was because it was cold and wet and it didn't grow. It didn't have very early vigor, you know, and I had all that hay on top of it, which I wish I had a roller of some sort to roll it flat so that it didn't have that issue. It shaded it, but such is life. Next year's another year, and the lessons that we learn from this year get applied to next year, and next year will be totally different and it won't matter. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set this thing up. I'm gonna get my wife bailing because she's really good at it. Oh shit, he's asleep. The little man is asleep on the floor, so I kind of got to be careful. I forgot, I came in this door because I didn't want to disturb him, but he sleeps like the dead Batman. Look at him, down there on the floor. And we'll get to bouncing around, and he'll be just fine. Okay, I'll shut up now. I'm just gonna, actually what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the handle off and I'm gonna stick it here. Quite the hill up here. Track her down. Here she comes. Here she comes again. Is she in view? I'd say she's in view. Everything. It's pretty awesome. Alright, let's just get a bird's eye. I got the wrong thing going on. Oh yeah, I hit the wrong button. Let's get a bird's eye view of this young lady pulling this baler. See, I can move a lot faster than she can. Well, she could move faster, but then it would be not good for the baler. But anyway, this was an old pasture, right? Let's see, where is she gonna come in at? I think she's gonna come right down this row right here. So we'll just get her smiling face. She's gonna look at me like I've lost my freaking mind. Oh wait, she's gonna come down here. Do-do-do. See if she runs me over. She wouldn't. Go, go, go! I'm afraid she'll kill me. She was gonna stop. Ah, now I lost my light. Did I lose a light? No, I didn't lose it. It is there. Oh, darn it. So you get to watch my ugly mug as I fix my light. This happens when you back up into stuff. But yeah. She's probably gonna not go past here because I'm too close. Anyway, yeah. Uh-oh, what the heck is that? Hawk just got a rabbit. Just got a rabbit, that guy did. Anyway, yeah. So earlier in the day, she said she wasn't going to do these hillsides. And those hillsides don't look like they're very big.
That's why kid's sleeping like that.
Yeah, he's sleeping. Anyway, yeah. Alright, gotta go.